welcome. So you want to watch someone clean their house? Okay, I'll do that. If you don't already know who I am and you're thinking this face maybe looks a little familiar from somewhere, hi. My name is Becky. I am one part of the TheSorryGirls team that just gets real excited about DIYing things, making over places, upcycling. Did I say DIYing? We love a good DIY project. Other places you probably have seen me is around my office space working on stuff, or at other people's places entirely working on cool projects. But today we are here in my own home because it is about that time again, folks, where there are some spaces I'd like to clean up, and I just have no shame in sharing my mess with you, apparently. Oh, sorry, I just got a marketplace message about a lamp I was interested in, so. Oh, hello, Danny's here. He should say hi. Will you come say hi? Come here. Come on, come on, come on. Look at this little mug, okay? Paw if you love me. Paw. Little selfless plug before we get too far into this video. I would love, if you haven't already, if you considered subscribing to this channel. Honestly, it doesn't probably do the most for you because you might see me in your suggested page anyways, but it does a lot for me and my self-confidence. And one final thing before we really get into it, a portion of today's video is kindly sponsored by ThredUp. Thank you so much. Let's get started. We're in my bedroom. I am gonna start here because it's the beginning of my day and this just is where I started my day. So let's clean this spot up first before moving on to the rest of my house, shall we? Some of you might remember that I used to have these really nice sheer curtains here that I DIY'd. Recently swapped them out for these ones that are truly blackout because we had a pull down blind and that broke, and IKEA no longer carries that one and I liked it, so I just did this. It was a quick solve right now. Let me reveal to you all the things that are currently on the floor beside my bed. It's always interesting what ends up here. Sweatpants that are my husband's. Robe thing. The dog's harness. Heating blanket. This always lives here. Heating blankets are by far superior if you don't have one in your life. You don't know the joy. I think I'm addicted. A book I've been reading through. This is a good one. I like it. The Comfort Book by Matt Haig. And like, it's not really a story. Each page is like a different little poem, if you will. Things that make you feel good. I like this one. My actual phone. Pair of my own pants. Giant hair clip. Not too bad today. Something that I know is not just a me problem is an accumulation of cups in the bedroom. I want to see if you guys can beat my score. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, a mug. So that's 5. Go clean your rooms. Tell me how many you had. Leave me your answer in the comments below. Okay, done. Also, there's making your bed and then there's making your bed. And today I just made the bed. You know what I mean? Anyways, crossing the hall into my favorite always messy room. Actually, it's not so bad in here today. The stuff on the chair is things that need to be repaired. I might do a vlog on that. Let me know if that'd be interesting to you. And then this is all actually clean laundry that I folded. It just needs to get put away. So let's tackle that. Okay, it's looking so much better in here now. I wanted to mention, so many of you guys are always commenting or complimenting us on the fact that we always look so cute and have good outfits while we're DIYing and how risky we are for doing that. I'm literally DIYing all the time. I'm getting my hands dirty all the time, that I don't want to sacrifice having a cute outfit for that because I'm always messy. So that actually is one factor why so much of my wardrobe is thrifted, because if I get something stained or ripped or I get paint on it, it doesn't feel so bad because I spent like a fraction of money. Like, I did not spend an arm and a leg on so many of these things because they are secondhand. Plus, I will just say that shopping secondhand when I can does make me feel good because I know it's great for the environment. I think it's time that I stop wearing these sweatpants and get my day going. Let's build an outfit together, shall we? These pants, one of my absolute favorites. They are like a faux leather, super high-waisted, very wide leg, a cut that I find very flattering on me. So comfortable. I do want to mention that all the pieces I'm going to pull today for this outfit are from ThredUp. A lot of my closet is from ThredUp because I just do shop there all the time. I love ThredUp because it's like thrifting, but the fact that it's online makes it so much easier, I find, than going into a physical thrift store. I almost never shop for clothes in an actual thrift store, mainly only home decor, because I find shopping for clothing so overwhelming and you have to just sort through so much physical stuff to even find one or two things that you like. Whereas on ThredUp, I can almost guarantee you that there's going to be something that you're looking for there in your size. For example, faux leather pants. Let me actually put these on, then I'll tell you about them. These are the brand Choosy, and I got them for $17.99 on ThredUp, and they estimate to retail for $89. So like, quite a great deal in my opinion. Although this is cute, I would do this. Let me find a different top for today. Okay, this top, also from ThredUp. It's pleated and asymmetrical, which is really fun. It's from Zara. And I just think that a white tank is gonna look really nice. Let's leave these pants to the statement moment, okay? Cute. And you know that I've got to sneak a little bit of Western into any outfit that I do. So I've got this score from ThredUp, just a white buckle belt that I think will look really good on these pants. Maybe we do like a little tuck. Gotta show off the belt after all. Fun. Okay, shoes. These guys, a nice light tan suede Western boot style, and if shopping secondhand for shoes weirds you out at all, I get it. ThredUp does have this cool option where you can tick off things that are in new condition or almost new condition and get yourself some shoes that have not been put on other people's feet. What do we think? Can you see these? I actually really like this one. This is a good fit today, guys. Good work. So ThredUp is actually doing this very cool thing right now where you can actually thrift this look on their site sustainably. If you click the link below, it will bring you to a page where they're going to recommend items that are similar to these in your sizes so you can build a look inspired by this one. There's also this great promo going on right now where you get $10 off your order plus free shipping if you spend $50 or more. So check it out. Thank you so much ThredUp for sponsoring this look on this part of this video. Let's carry on. Okay, I'm actually gonna go pick up that lamp that someone messaged me about this morning. Do you guys want to come with? Okay, I am back. This is the lamp. It's seriously like, don't go anywhere guys, because we still have work to do, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Well, hello! Welcome to my laundry room. This is literally so gross. I came down here to set the camera and all that for you, and I saw this and was like, this is so disgusting. I need to clean it before I start filming. And then I realized we're in the middle of a clean with me. I can't be cleaning before I show you. This is the reality of the laundry room, and I want to be honest with you guys. When you take the lint trap out of this, the lint just makes its way onto the top of the dryer, and it looks like this from time to time, so we need to clean that. But aside from cleaning, there actually are some improvements I want to make to this space while we're down here. I think that DIYing and refreshing a space also is like a form of cleaning it. It's a form of making it more exciting, and that's what we're gonna do today. So as you can tell, this room is very white. Everything in it is white, and it kind of gives me a headache to do laundry in here for more than like 5 minutes at a time. So I have a really exciting plan to do something fun and accenty onto this back wall. More on that later. What else? Okay, yes. Something that you might not know about this room is there are a lot, it's not very big first of all, but there's a lot of doorways. There's a doorway here, another one. Wait, no, that's where we came from. Another one. There's the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4 doorways in a room that's probably only like 50 square feet. Less than that? Less than that. Why they did it like that, I don't really know. Back here goes to the guest bedroom, but you can also get to it via a much easier way around the other way, which is why I put curtains up over all of the door frames to just kind of disguise the fact that there are a million doors. I also hung this drying rack here to put my clothes that can't go in the dryer in here to dry. I have loved this thing, but something I did not take into account when I did this is the fact that I actually kind of still use this walkway to the guest bedroom. I thought we'd only go the other way, but I was wrong. So this guy's a little bit in the way. I think we're gonna get rid of it and swap to a sleeker version. And also in the usage of this pathway, these curtains have kind of fallen down. This curtain rod has a giant bend in it. Something I did when I first did this space was use the most affordable option for a curtain rod, which sometimes you can get away with and is very cost efficient. Other times, not the best to use the cheapest option. I really should have just spent the extra money to get a better curtain rod that actually works. This one and the other one I put up have both fallen down because they're just so poorly made that I think it's time to upgrade to some proper curtain rods in here as well. Okay, did I say everything? I think I said everything. Let's just start with the cleaning, okay? That's why you're here. What is this? A literal oh shoot. A literal dime. It pays to clean up. I don't know why that was sort of in an accent. Anyways, I've really been trying to use paper towel less, so these microfiber cloths are actually really great. And it's convenient that I'm in the laundry room right now because this is gonna get gross quickly and I can throw it right in the laundry. Okay, let's talk about this accent wall and what I want to do with it. So, I actually have a box of old hex tiles. There's a bunch of them. They look like this. They're gray and they're all kind of different shades of dark gray. And I used these for a really old DIY project. I don't even think there's a video on it. It was a mat that went under my fireplace. And this was way before I knew anything about tiling, so I never actually grouted these. I just stuck them to a mat. I thought you wouldn't be able to notice that they were ungrouted, but luckily for current me, that means they're actually still usable. They've got a bit of glue on the back, but I don't think that will harm it. And I actually think I've got almost enough to do this back space here. So, because tiling takes a couple days between all the different steps you have to do, I'm gonna start by filling in as much as I can with the tile I have, and then what's left, I'm gonna paint a nice matching dark gray accent color back here. I think it's gonna look really sleek and pretty cool. An added benefit for me, I now have a purpose for these tiles because I didn't know what I was gonna do with them for the longest time. Okay. So my tiling technique is definitely not perfect. Do not hold me to the standard of someone who is an actual expert in tiling. I am very much still learning. But if you would like to know more about tiling and how it's done, I'd recommend you check out the video where we tiled the kitchen in our office, and also the video where I tiled my own kitchen upstairs. Both of those have a little more info on how it's done. The little white pieces you see here in between the tile are spacers. They help to just keep each individual sheet of tile spaced appropriately from the other sheets while it dries. They will get removed later. Okay, tile cutter. Now, since I wasn't tiling up against a surface like a countertop in a kitchen, I went ahead and screwed this piece of wood underneath the tile temporarily just to hold the tiles up because I was worried they would slowly slide down overnight as they were setting. On top of just installing the tile to the back of this wall, there is more I want to do to make this more of a feature accent wall. So in preparation for that, I'm taping off where I want to paint, and I'm actually going over the tape with a matching white paint to the rest of the walls. This is the technique that you need to use if you want to get super crisp lines. I think that's enough work for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day and the tiles are still drying downstairs. I want to give them the full 24 hours before I go back and grout it all. So in the meantime, let's deal with this. This is a corner of my house that doesn't get seen too much, and it honestly makes me sad because I think it's just so pretty. There's a whole video on how I took this secondhand thrifted door, upcycled it, did this whole fun contraption on the sliders, and this is my little storage closet, and I just think it's so cute, but it's tucked away. So anyways, since then, it's gotten a little meshy in there, and I think we should deal with it, okay? So this top shelf up here is my excess decor shelf, surprisingly. I feel like I would have more of this in my house than I do. I guess most of my things are just out, but these are the things that don't really have space to go yet, but I like them, so they're living up here. It's not great, so I'm gonna declutter it. The easiest way to declutter something is to just take it all out and put it back in. If you try and sort through pieces one at a time, it's chaos and you won't do it properly. So that's my hot tip for you. Okay. I think sometimes I get hung up on the idea that things are almost too nice to use and then I never use them, which is a problem. Like, for example, these are some dip-dyed candles that I actually made a video on how I did them, and I haven't burnt them yet because they're so pretty, but that's not a reason. I think I will burn these tonight, or at least start burning one of them. These are fun. Let me show you. Oh yeah, party mode activated. Where's my other one? This one's got a bit of a squeaking issue. Anyways, gotta hold on to these. This is all the contents of the top shelf. I have a lot of plant pots up there, more than I even realized, and sort of recently, not even that recently, I've stopped myself from buying new plants because I want to focus on keeping the ones that I do have alive and healthy, and I have a lot of bigger plants, not these little ones. I find the little ones just hard to take care of. I don't know what it is. In theory, this should be easier, but they're just not for me. So I think I'm going to donate all of my small pots because there's a lot. The rest of this stuff can go back up. Some things I'm keeping is this big ceramic bowl. Really like this one. This small little pottery piece with the little handles. This was a thrift store find. Love this. And this guy. Very funky kind of ribbed glass shaped thing. Actually came from a garden center. And this guy, which is actually a very old thrift store upcycle from an old TheSorryGirls video. You can put 2 stems in here and it goes on the wall. I'm gonna keep this one just because I like it. It's a little sentimental. And if you're wondering why these things are going back in the shelf even though I like it, I just don't have a place for them yet. But I always like to restyle my home, so I like having these as options and I can bring them out when I need them. That is far less than we started with. My party people are coming back, but the rest can be rehomed. In the bottom of this closet is this metal filing cabinet I have. It's full of paperwork, you know, bills, receipts, things that, you know, you would keep in a filing cabinet. But something I've been really interested in doing and wanting to do for the longest time now is digitize most of this. I remember seeing a video from Rachel Ost years ago about minimalism and how she doesn't keep a single paper copy of anything except for, you know, the things that you need to keep, like, you know, birth certificate, marriage certificate maybe, but she doesn't have a single copy of anything, and that's so inspiring. I would love not to have this clunky pile of paperwork in my life that is only getting more full, and eventually, inevitably, it's gonna run out of space in here, and I don't want to have another one of these in my life. So that's what I'm gonna try and do today, is digitize all of this. The reason it's taken me so long to get to this is because low-key I've been a bit nervous to take this on. But 2 things that have, you know, made me feel better about this is the fact that a lot of my bills come digitally anyway, so I've been fine without having a physical copy of those. And another thing is that in the worst case that someone actually needs to see a copy of something that I've been holding on to for whatever reason, I would most likely be sending them a photo of it anyways, or scanning it and uploading it to whatever system. And in that case, the digital copy would literally be what I would need anyways. So that's been helping me feel okay with taking this on today. So you might be wondering how I'm going to do this. I have this little portable scanner. This is a Brother one. I can't believe they are making scanners this small now. I remember growing up, it was like a big, you know, put the lid down, put the paper in thing. This one's amazing because all it takes is a USB. That's how it's powered. You don't need a separate cord to plug into a wall. So I'm gonna be scanning my documents with that, but I know there's a lot of awesome phone apps too that you can just literally take a picture of your documents and it will convert it to PDF. And then once I've scanned them, I'm gonna be sorting them all on my computer. They're gonna go on a hard drive as well as uploading them to a either Google Docs or Dropbox. Okay, even my dog has a folder in the filing cabinet. Let's start with this. Oh my goodness. Look at my little educated boy. Okay, let me show you this one because this doesn't have any sensitive information on it. So easy. Then I'm just gonna label this what it is. And there we go. All right, friends, it is time. Okay, my tile has fully dried back there and let's get to grouting. I'm using a charcoal color, which will just hopefully blend in nicely with the tile and just looks so good. It looks so good already. Let's do it. Oh, she said navy. I think it just needs a good stir, hopefully. Oh my god, I forgot how tiring this is on your arms, even though it's such a small space, but halfway done. This is going very fast. 1.5 left to go. After finishing up with the grouting work around the rest of the tile, it's now time to get to painting that accent wall that I prepped yesterday with the painter's tape. I got a dark black gray kind of color match to the darkest bits of this hex tile, and I'm painting kind of like a little nook area around the washer and dryer unit. I was also a little nervous of how the paint would stick to the peel and stick tile that was below, but turns out it worked absolutely amazing, so hot tip, peel and stick tile is paintable. Okay, hello friends. It is the next day. I have spent all last night scanning, organizing, uploading, filing, all that paperwork, and I've made so much progress. Let me just show you how the filing cabinet is looking. Okay, hoping you remember how absolutely stuffed it was before, but this is the state of it now. Literally have just a few folders back here of some important stuff, like this is it. And then the bottom drawer is entirely empty. There's nothing left, and all that was in here now fits on something that's this tiny. It's truly wild to me that I did that. So much to say that I don't even think I need to keep this filing cabinet anymore. I can just put the few papers in like a folder or something and then I'm good. Very, very proud of myself for downsizing that. I mean, in fact, this whole closet is looking pretty good. So I think that just leaves us with one final space that we started that we need to finish. Okay, are you guys ready to see the status of the laundry room and how good it's looking? Okay, clean floor. Okay, so much space. Oops. Rogue laundry bin is killing my progress. Okay, bye. But yeah, I put the shelf back up. Tiling is all done. Painted little rectangle spot looks so good. I can start putting things back now. For example, this guy, which his whole purpose is to cover these pipes. Laundry stuff can go back up here. It's so much better. This guy is the new drying rack situation. Clothes can hang on here to dry. And the best part about it is that when I'm not using it, it can go flush against the wall and be totally out of the way. So that being said, I think my laundry room definitely went through the biggest change in this cleanup video, so I will leave you guys with some nice before and afters of that space. But like overall, I just want to pat myself on the back and say I did a really good job cleaning up the spaces that I wanted to tackle in this video. If nothing else, I hope this video just maybe made cleaning up a space or two in your own home feel a little less intimidating. I know it's not my favorite thing to do, so maybe you can throw this video on when you want to get some work done and maybe we can jam out clean some spaces together. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see from me or anyone else on the team. We definitely take all of your requests into account when thinking about future videos for this channel, so I'd love to know what you want to see. And before I do really leave you, I just want to say one more time, thank you so much to ThredUp for sponsoring a part of this video. If you'd like to shop my look from day one, just a reminder that the link below will take you to that. It will also get you $10 off your order plus free shipping if you spend $50 or more, so check that out. That was really a good fit that day. Actually, this top is ThredUp as well, so clearly I like their stuff. They've got some good pieces on there. Go check them out. Thanks again, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, here's what's coming up next week. Check it out. Oh my god, we love a teaser.
Hello.
Hi, Kelsey. Thanks for having us.
Hi, thanks for coming. I'm so excited to answer some totally non-rehearsed questions.
How has your relationship with Becky changed since your first video together? When are you going to repaint your toilet room? Okay, at least give us the tea about Daniela leaving. Have you ever thought about quitting the Sorry Girls?
Ooh. Who said that?
This is a popular request. All the tea, please.
Well,